Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to my craft room. I'm Sabrina with Finding Happiness at Home, and today, after talking with my daughter this morning and after dropping her off at the bus, um, we were talking about end of school year gifts for her bus driver that they call Captain Mike. And I was like, Captain Mike deserves something with Captain Mike on it. So I don't actually have a blank yet, but today we're going to jump in directly into Cricut Design Space. As you can see, we're already in Cricut Design Space at the home page, and we are going to find the perfect personalized school bus driver end of year gift that we can find through Cricut Design Space. Okay, so if you're interested in how to create a personalized gift for really anyone, but for today we're doing bus drivers, then stick around and watch how I do that in Cricut Design Space. But first, let's take a moment and take a sip of warm hot coffee because that's kind of the best, right? Okay. So it's the end of the school year and things can get feel very rushed and hurried, and there's so many things happening. End of the year concerts and end of the year Girl Scout meetings and end of the year, end of the year, end of the year, all the things. So I'm going to take a deep breath and release that hurried energy that's inside me and concentrate on crafting and just relaxing and enjoying the moment. So come along with me as I do that. Okay, more coffee. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm in Cricut Design Space and just the homepage that opened up. I have already bookmarked the things that I want to do today. So I'm going to just go ahead and go into my stuff. And I'm going to go over here to bookmarked and go into images and bookmarked. And here we go. We have this one I'm going to add to Canvas. Isn't this cute? It's a cute little bus. Now there's other designs similar to this. And I specifically chose this one because it was simple. It has two colors. It feels thick enough and sturdy enough to be cut out of vinyl and really make the right statement and really know what it is that I'm trying to do, which is make a school bus. But I just want to edit this so that it has this name. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go over here to my left side and add text. And I'm going to go Captain Mike, because that's what they call him. That's so cute. Okay, so as you can see, because it's a long name, right? Captain Mike, it kind of I want it to fit inside of here. So that being said, I'm going to take this text box that's here. And instead of increasing, if I increase the font size, it's also it'll increase in height and width at the same rate, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to unlock this box up here. So then that is unlocking the box the text is in. So now I can create a higher width or a higher height and a shorter width. And it's gonna, what's the word I'm looking for? Not distress, but it is gonna make the shape of each letter a little bit different than the font is intended to be, but I think we'll be okay. I think that is fine. So I'm actually going to lower the font a little bit, I think. And then for the height, I want it to be taller. I could also make this just bigger too. So a little bit. And then line horizontally, center horizontally. Captain Mike. Okay, so what I did, again, I'm gonna lock this now so that if I change it, it'll change with it. So I did make the height 1.2 rather than, I think it started at like 0.8 or something. So I made it a little bit taller, so it's kind of stretching those letters up higher. And then I did squish those letters together a little bit more. Now you can use line spacing here, or not line spacing, letter spacing here, and put those letters, together more too, if you really wanted to. I'm gonna see if I can undo all of that. Okay, hold on. Let me just, and then once I was okay with how the letters looked, I can then change the size of the bus, except then it becomes bigger and I want them to be taller. That doesn't work. Hold on. Because I want the height of the kind of the letters to be really centered in there. So I'm going to do this. The letter spacing, I need it to go down to 0. There we go. And then I highlight both of them and I line horizontally. So kind of like, fits together. Now his name still does come out of the edges of the bus a little bit, but that is fine too. I mean, so do these. So I think that looks good. I'm going to color sync this though. So what I'm doing is I want the school bus and his name and the rest of the school bus to all be the same color. So I'm trying to just use 2 colors again. So before I was on my layers panel here, I go to color sync and see the school bus monogram here is 000. It's black. So if I just drag this all up here, this will all turn to black as well. And then we have it. Okay, but let's say I go to make this. Dun, dun, dun. We have Captain Mike, school bus, and the bottom half of the school bus, like the tires and the grill of the bus, they're not in the same spot they would be in the design. So if you are concerned about saving vinyl, cut it like this and piece it together. No problem. I need a little bit more help than that when putting together designs on my blanks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this color sync and I'm going to select the black colors. Nope. I'm going to go, sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do my layers panel. Everything is ungrouped. Nothing is grouped together. It is sitting on Cricut Design Space, not attached, not grouped, nothing. They're all separate elements. Now I'm going to select the text box, Captain Mike, the basic cut of school bus, this and I'm going to attach them. Then I'm going to select, by holding my control key down, the school bus monogram, the yellow part of it. I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to hit group. And now it's all together. So now when I go to make it, school bus and Captain Mike, and the grill and the tires are all where they need to be so that this school bus fits perfectly. Okay, so moral of the story is if you only want to attach and print on your vinyl pieces of your grouped design, you have to ungroup everything. Make sure nothing is grouped together because they will assume that if it's a grouped together, you want it to be attached as well, which is not the case. So then you attach what you want to have attached to each other, which means whatever you want to have cut out of the same color vinyl, and you don't want to have to figure out where to place it on your design so that it all goes down in the correct spots. Attach it and then group it to all the colors you want. So then you can, and the reason you want it to be grouped is, for example, I don't have my blank yet, right, for this, and I'm probably going to put this on like a coffee tumbler of some sort. And so I want to be able to resize it to whatever size it is that I want, right? So, and that is what attaching and or grouping would do to a design. But if you want multiple colors to be able to be resized together, you can only group them together. Attaching is going to assume that it's all the same color vinyl and you want it all cut on the same vinyl sheet. As long as cut is within the parameters of a vinyl sheet. Okay, that was a little, that got me stumped there for a minute at the end. I didn't quite understand why it wasn't working. Even though I had ungrouped the Captain Mike, I had not ungrouped the school bus design itself. So make sure everything is ungrouped, then attach, and then attach your attached pieces to a group so that you can resize it. Okay, now if that feels confusing, it sounds confusing, but get in Cricut Design Space and play around and try it. I mean, use this design, even if you're not going to cut it out, even if you're not going to use it on something, just getting into Cricut Design Space and playing around with it will give you a little bit more confidence that you will want to cut something out. So with that being said, I will leave you here with that. And I'm going to unhide my other design that okay, this happened last time. I don't know what happened to my other design, you guys. It's like the end of the school year is just imploding on me right now. I'm gonna have to go figure out where the rest of my other design went. But until then. Okay, so when I'm ready to cut this out, I will make it, and I will probably have a whole plethora of end of school gift things to be making. And so look out for that video because it is coming too. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial in Cricut Design Space and me fumbling around a little bit here and there, and you got something out of it. If you did enjoy watching, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you want to see me fumble around while I try and stay calm and manage all the stress and anxiety of, I don't know, life, definitely subscribe. There's definitely more to come. Okay, guys, catch you in the next one. Bye.